mage. My guess is he can spawn. They immediately saw me? Ow! Okay, we wait. Holy damn, that was loud suddenly. You're gonna do it on you. You're gonna do it on him. Okay, now that these guys are on our side, we can switch to taking out these people, and you can just run up to him. And you do that. Hit you. Hit you. I forgot that you were in melee. What the heck? How did you kill my person instantly?
How may I help?
I'm ready.
I mean, I think I've lost, if we're being completely honest. Because they took out my main leader instantaneously.
I'm ready.
And they've dazed me.
Like this.
Get your blood!
They knocked him out instantly as well. Oh, I have no chance. Oh, I have absolutely no chance. They can't last 3 seconds against these people. What am I supposed to do? What am I missing?
Alright then.
Okay, let's try this way. Maybe this way has easier opponents. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 3 is fine. 3 is fine. That's not 3. That's not 3.
Hey there.
Hey, I asked you to cast a spell. Oh, you just got knocked over. It's been 3 seconds and you're on half health. Jesus, what are these guys? Can I, like, look at their info?
Yeah? I'm ready.
Hey.
Go deal with him. Has he turned into like a deer person? No, he briefly did. How did I get killed? Okay, yeah, there's no chance. Okay, this place is not for me. This is not for me. I was too generous with saying that it would take half an hour. This is gonna take like it's gonna take, what's it been, like 10 minutes? And I'm already giving up.
Of course.
I'm fully buffed and I can't beat that. No chance I'm beating it in normally. Let's go to the Starwood Village. This is getting a high level. Would you like to take the critical path? You like the critical path can increase to give you more chance to award. You'll see what the same regardless of the option you choose. Yeah, I'll go standard. It doesn't change what items I get. I'm gonna go standard.
Set out for Stalwart. The White March rises up in the distance, stretching to the north and south as far as the eye can see. It beckons to you with peaks like broken fingers. The road thins to a tattered ribbon, and the shadow of the mountains falls across your path. You've barely begun your climb when the darkening sky pummels you with hailstones and turns the ground beneath you to ice. You press on. The air grows thin, and the treacherous mountain passes funnel screeching winds past your ears. A blizzard forces you to make camp for 3 days, huddling for safety while snow piles around your refuge.
3 days?
At last the weather clears, and you approach Stalwart under a crisp blue sky.
That's a long
There's a
time.
noise,
I don't
high
think you
and
need to do
sharp,
that for 3
coming from the
days.
village that sounds at first like another frozen gale. But when you top the rise and reach the village's wooden gates, you see what lies beyond them.
I don't like the fire coming out of that, but I'm gonna just hope that that place is warming.
With a whole pack of them.
We can take these bastards!
Those are ogres? What the heck has happened in 3... Okay, can I actually get them on my side?
I'm ready.
I can see why they thought I was a bit over-leveled. But
Hey.
this is what I'm fine with.
I'm ready.
You stop using a sword. Oh no, that person died because I I took too long. Well. More loot for me, I guess?
Of course.
Are you telling me I can't have his cannon? Aw, that's annoying.
Look out! More of them by the fishery!
Hey.
By the fishery? Let me help! Attack! Save this one person! What's his name? Villager. Okay, well maybe we don't need to save that person. It's like you, but bigger!
I'm ready.
Hey. Yes?
This is an encounter.
Hey.
She's already gotten hurt from this. God, it just feels like she's not that tanky.
Hey.
In fact, actually, hold on a second. You can switch to the also cool gun.
All right then.
We need help! This way!
I'm coming out! Get him! You, run after him!
I'm ready. You'll kill us all!
Hey.
Head on! Bullseye! Ready, Watcher.
Good for you, you can focus on him. Knock them over again. And you,
Hey.
knock them over.
Stalwart!
Of course.
Gorse for solid. Good.
Hey.
Attack!
I'm here. I'm ready.
Hey. That's it.
They're dead.
I'm ready.
Hey. Hi?
Mm-hmm.
Hit them with pain block. Hit them with wild leech.
I'm ready.
Knock them over again. Also, you heal.
My mind is... Ready, Watcher.
Hit them.
Hey there.
Hit them.
Hey.
He was a chanter? That's kind of cool.
Of course.
Makes some sense as well. I mean, I give credit to these people.
How may I help?
I did not expect them to be able to fight.
Hey.
First things first, knock them over. Second things second, you hit this winter wolf with an attack. Third things third, hit this person with a knockover. Fourth things fourth, I don't know, pain block her. You. Here's this attack. War leader. What was that? Dizar. Oh, they won't be going Lifar. Does that make sense? Did that joke make any sense?
Hey. That's it.
Watcher.
Wow, they're putting a freaking missile into there. Soul leech him.
I'm ready.
Yes, hit him with a flank attack. This makes me wonder if maybe I can explore the dungeon underneath my place.
Back to the matron now.
Ooh, matron. Because these are, I'm assuming, stronger versions of regular ogres. You're one of Reginald's sent for. She'll want to speak with you. Her home is just up the way, next to the Grief's Rest. Major positive.
Katie's house is burning. Hurry, they're both in there.
Can I help?
Help, the hut's coming down.
Silver beans. Yeah, I'll send Adair in. Crouch to avoid it. Yes! Oh, I'm not reading it. Adair moves onwards through the haze of heat and soot. The hut groans and shifts as the blaze grows. With a mighty groan, the burning beam comes crashing down. Caught off guard, Adair is pinned beneath a heavy log. Push the beam away. Even reeling from the impact, Adair is still able to heave the debris away with relative ease. Adair gets upright, a little winded from the ordeal. A sudden flashover singes Adair's hand. It doesn't stop Adair, but the pain steadily grows. Pressing forward, Adair comes at last to a wider room. To the left is a man, the source of a faint cries for help. He stands trapped behind a curtain of flame, arms raised to ward off the heat. It may be impossible to reach him without quenching the fire first. To the right lies a woman unconscious, beneath what appears to have once been a roof. She's small, but the rubble trapping her looks heavy. Smoke winds its way up and out into the air, obscuring all sight of the outside. Not that 100% the right thing to... I think she's in more danger, and he could technically run through it, take a lot of damage, but run through it. Save the lady on the right first. The woman is trapped beneath a considerable amount of rubble, including a heavy crossbeam. Try to lift it. Use a pry bar. Adair sets the pry bar against a section of the crossbeam and using every ounce of his strength strains to lift it clear. After a period of fruitless struggle, the beam finally begins to rise. With one great final effort, Adair heaves the last of the rubble clear of the woman. Though still unconscious, the woman is free of the rubble and can now be moved. Yeah, I carry the woman out. With slight frame and carrying her proves easier than freeing her from the rubble. Yeah, then I help him. Smoke clogs Adair's lungs and the heat has become unbearable. Adair will collapse soon. Speaks of pain, can see the fatal outline as he collapses within the frame. Okay, we retreat. Beset by smoke-clogged air, blistering heat and burning debris, Adair is rapidly losing strength. With every passing moment, survival becomes more unlikely. Keeping a firm grip upon the unconscious woman, he turns to the exit. Adair clears the fallen beam with easy grace, avoiding the scattered embers and debris underfoot. The smoke clouds Adair's vision and makes it difficult to breathe, but he staggers onwards. At last, Adair comes to the door, rushing out of the blaze and into the mountain air.
Katie, thank the gods you saved her.
I was sure that thing was coming down and taking your friend with it. The man wipes his brow and stares at the collapsing building. At least you got Katie out when you did. As for poor Lugolder, his eyes widen as a section of the roof collapses. He looks away, shaking his head. You look like you could use a drink. Take this over to Hefrix and have one on me. There probably was a set of decisions that would have meant I could save both of them.
I'm ready.
But I chose the person. My logic is this, right? I could have saved the guy. Maybe I should have, now that I'm thinking about it. Because if I'd saved the guy, maybe he could have helped me. Maybe he could have helped me. But I could be overthinking it. I hope I'm not. Oh, Reginald's house, not the Battery. That's just the name of the place. I'm annoyed now. Maybe if I had chosen the other decision, we could have both helped. You see a middle-aged woman and a younger man locked in argument. Both wear clothes streaked with blood and dirt. The young man turns to the woman, a fresh cut visible below his eye.
They've destroyed the stockade, Mother. It's...
Enough. They're gone.
He holds up a hand, which is missing the final joint of the ring finger. But it's her voice, sharp and steely, that silences the young man. As he glowers at his toes, she turns to you with dark circles under her eyes and a smile pulled taut across her thin
The
lips.
deliverer of Cadnua. Thank you for making the journey. Abidan knows it's a long one. Well, I'm sure you wagered on a more civilized welcome. Still, we're much obliged for your capable intervention.
He shoots the young man a brief but stern glare. He pulls a knife from his belt and an apple from his pocket and sets to work. It was no trouble. I'm here to help however I can.
Then perhaps you can help us find something.
She folds the page in her hand with a quick and merciless pinch.
Stalwart isn't much more than a grease stain on a map. What roads we've got in the White March are basically tracks in the snow. And for every trader or adventurer that comes through, 3 of our own leave for good. But it weren't always so. There was a time when kings and queens sent their firstborn to these mountains, when the White March was...
How the heck was that a thing? How was that a thing? Oh, I forgot to do in the light, by the way. Smaller power. Smaller power. It wasn't... Her eyes shine and for an instant she looks like a much younger woman. How the mighty have fallen. What does that have to do with me?
The Pargrin dwarves transformed the White March once. we could bring some of that greatness back to Stalwart. But we need the White Forge.
He raises the map and taps a spot in the middle of the white-grey expanse. I know of it.
Then you'll know that no one's felt as much as a summery breeze from the White Forge for over 200 years. I'm hoping you can do something about that.
She ignores the young man who shakes his head at the crackling logs. Me, work a forge? I've never done anything like that.
I'm not asking you to work the White Forge. I want you to find it. We've been trying to breach Durgan's battery for over a year now. Problem is, the other expeditions can't so much as dent the front door.
Tell me about the other expeditions.
A dozen different groups have come through at our request, and several more besides. Been hoping that one of them could clear the way through Durgan's battery. But young or old, green or seasoned, it don't seem to matter. They cast their spells, chisel at the door, and search the grounds until they've worn new treads into the old stone. The lucky ones eventually go home. Plenty more find themselves on the wrong side of a blizzard, or an ogre raiding party.
Why the sudden interest in the White Forge?
We're an old mining town. Or we were until the Adirans pulled out and left us with a half-dug mine shaft and something resembling an inn.
He thumbs the 30 wooden wall with her fist.
Since then, it's been a steady decline. You've seen the roads. Isn't much we can produce that the Valians can't ship cheaper.
It is what we do.
But the White Forge... well, if we could fire it up again and start producing Durgan steel, or something close to it, wouldn't matter if we're in the White March or the Living Lands. Business would come.
She folds her arms and gives you a stiff nod. The young man says nothing, but he tosses a sliver of apple peel into the fireplace. And that's where you need my help.
That's the long and short of it. We're laborers and fisherfolk, not adventurers. But Durgan steel could put Stalwart on the map again. Open up the mines, bring in new business. We just need the White Forge.
Why is Durgan steel so special?
Because you can shave stone with it, cleave cast iron in two, and the stuff's as rare as it is remarkable.
In her enthusiasm, Renegild shifts on the ball of her feet. She props one bent arm on the other, pointing dramatically towards the eaves of the house. Steel is steel. It may be light and it may take an edge well, but per Complancia, the legends grow with each passing year.
We could make something even half as good. We'd have a market at our doorstep and work enough for all of Stalwart.
How is it that no one's got into Durgan's battery yet?
Where should I start? Ogres, blizzards, or sheer damned inaccessibility?
She ticks off the items on her fingers.
It ain't for lack of trying, I'll tell you that much. Got untold riches in Durgan steel lying just inside, and never mind the White Forge itself. The Adirans who first settled Stalwart tried to crack it. So did the Valians, and every other cocky adventurer with more metal than sense.
She folds her arms, shaking her head at the pitted floorboard.
But the place has a funny way of sealing itself up. Front door stays shut, the tower entrances are clogged with rubble, and it's been impossible to blast a way in.
He trails off, and for a moment the room is silent, but for the popping and crackling of the fire. What happened to the Durgan battery?
It don't bear dwelling on.
Battery.
There's too many superstitions about that place as it is.
She waves a mangled hand in a broad crescent, averting her
Killed each
gaze.
other off. Or so the old books say.
He glares at Renegild through hooded eyes.
Plenty of tales to go around, but none of them open the battery. And the last thing people need is another reason to fear the place.
That's fair.
Whatever it was, the other Pargrin dwarven settlements in the White March, Bone Picker, the Hawk, and the rest, emptied out not long after, moved to gentler, greener lands.
Do you blame them? Like, would you blame them for not wanting to stay in the ice hell?
Had the right idea, if you ask me.
I don't see why you need the White Forge to make good steel.
Finally, someone talking sense.
He raises his knife and half-peeled apple to the fire in a dramatic gesture.
Durgan steel wasn't just good. It was some of the best. We need the best if we're going to keep Stalwart alive.
She glares at Uldric, even while she speaks to you.
No one alive today has seen the White Forge, but the old stories tell that it was powerful, glowed white-hot, and gave off a steady, even heat, unlike any other furnace. Let better-schooled folk puzzle over how the thing was built. I just want to see it put to use.
Tell me about the dwarfs.
Pargrin's a word in their language. Means traveler. They've been wanderers for generations, but I couldn't tell you much more.
Alright, any idea where I should begin?
The battery's up the mountain to the north. A good hike away.
She jerks her head in the direction of the slope behind the house.
Near Galvino's place, huh?
Uldric says in a breezy tone, but Relgild falls suddenly silent, consternation hardening the lines on her face. Her smile? He smiles and draws his knife across the apple again.
So it is. Though I was going to suggest dealing with that ogre camp before anything.
Who is Galvino?
Mestre Galvino, as the old crosspatch prefers it, lives by himself and keeps the wilder and beasts at bay through sheer foulness of his temper.
She means to say he's a skilled smith and animancer, who's lived in the shadow of Durgan's battery for over a decade.
He looks over his shoulder at you and Renegild. I'd say that's worth mentioning.
And he butters his bread on both sides and fits his left shoe before his right. But that's neither here nor there.
Seems odd that he lives in the wilderness by himself.
Not doing much worse than any of us.
Uldric speaks to you, but his eyes are fixed on her in sullen mischief.
Huh. He wore out his welcome in Stalwart. He's better off with ogres and Lagufoth as his neighbors now.
What happened with him?
Old lunatic finally went too far. And we sent word to the Valiant Academies. I don't like speaking on it, but if you want to get his guff, just remind him that we gave him the boot.
I see.
Ain't nobody here fond of the man, but he's a clever hand and a quick study. It's a fool who thinks he stayed so close to the battery without figuring something about it.
You said as much to the last party, and we haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. Maybe they didn't run afoul of Baragon's ogres after all.
He raises a grey eyebrow at him. Uldric shrugs and turns back to the fire.
Just watch your step. Galvino's place is a ways east of the battery, and folk who pass it bring unsettling tales.
Tell me about the ogre camp.
Belongs to Flames That Whisper, Matron Baragon's clan. Hunters tell me they've been active of late.
Hunting elk and otherwise minding their own damn business.
He pops an apple wedge in his mouth and chews it aggressively.
Minding their own business. Never mind the latest expedition's disappearance, or the broken stockade.
She pinches the bridge of her nose, squinting.
I'm saying we shouldn't agitate him further.
He makes a toss to another slice of peel into the fire, but he fumbles and drops the knife. He bends to pick it up, cursing. I'd gladly confront Bergen if it will help Starwood.
One less matron would make our walls safer. What's left of them, anyway. Also, Baragons like to have whatever the last expedition found. Rumor has it they disappeared near her turf.
She crosses her arms and looks over at Uldric.
Killing a matron will only make our problems worse. The way to approach Baragon is with your hands held high.
If anyone could parley with an ogre, I suppose it'd be you. But they aren't known for their patience with prattle.
Got it.
Good. Before you leave town, stop by the Grave's Rest. Most visitors to Stalwart spend some time there, so Hafric and his patrons may be able to give you the lay of the land.
Course. Don't know about you, but I'm parched all of a sudden. Yeah. Yeah, I am also quite parched. Maybe it was I mean... oh wait, is that because I sent him in? Oh, that's cool.
These frontier towns always look the same. Half built and half falling apart in equal measure.
The man is sweating despite the cold. He opens his mouth to speak, but all that comes out is a loud hacking cough. He bends forward, bracing his hands on his thighs while he heaves and gasps. After a lengthy duration, he raises a finger, still panting. All Hailfric's fault. Damn fool sent me to the other side of the town looking for you. At last he stands again. He wipes his dripping brow with the back of his hand, then offers the hand to you in greeting. Yeah, sure. Pleasure to meet you. I'm the captain of the militia around here. Nice to meet you too. Wanted to catch you before you were off running into the wilds. See, there's a few dangerous folk you might want to be on lookout for. Plus, if you're heading out to the Longwatch Falls, I thought you might come pick up a thermal pearl for me. He looks away and twists the toe of his boot into the snow. You want me to find a thermal pearl for you? That's the thing. I already found it. I just need someone else to go and get it. Saw it in the hot springs up near Longwatch Falls. Would have grabbed it myself. That's when I looked round and saw the Lagafu. Must have been 50 of them. I would have fought, but I started to wonder what the rest of the Starwood would do without me, so I ran for the sake of the village, of course. What is a thermal pearl, anyway? They form in the hot springs. Something to do with the minerals in the water? Yeah, they smell kind of funny, but they're full of minerals. Just have to crumble them into a pint. I see. Like I said, the pearl is pearl's in one of the thermal pools near the Longwatch Falls. Shouldn't be hard to spot. Tell me about Longwatch Falls. It's east of Starwood. Got some nice views of the valley, but most of the folk avoid it these days. Plenty of wilder nearby. And it'll only take a few inches of snow to block the pass. If you're heading out there, I'd suggest talking to Threesk. Threesk? He might have something to help you with the Lagaroo. That's all I need to know. Stop by his place before you leave town. His is the house next to the mines. He's a veteran hunter who knows the wilds better than anyone. You said about no. I'm good.
Don't see the harm. Building's thirsty work.
Which one of these is Threesks? This one. Okay, let me talk to this first. The inn first.
Bereth's wheel of fire.
A bard. I don't care about a bard. Oh, I hit the caps lock accidentally. Child.
Still can't feel my finger.
Thought I'd find a shelter when I stumbled across this little village. Guessing you did too? Eh? Pharaoh raises a frosty mug to you. Even though the warmth of the hearth reaches you here, her hands are wrapped in wire wool, and her ears muffled by a hat. Her face has the taunt, wind-beaten look of someone who recently came from the road.
As much blood as there was in the streets, I'm lucky the ale's still flowing.
She takes a drink, and as she tilts her head back, you see a bruise purpling her jaw, and the crimson bloom of her scraped knuckles. What exactly happened to you?
Thought all the whispers about Durgan's battery were just village superstition. And maybe they are. But I might have been on my guard if I'd listened. I was part of an expedition, hunting for relics from Durgan's battery. We picked up a good haul, too.
She takes a slow swallow of her beer.
So it figures that's when the winds pick up and the sky starts dumping snow. We lost sight of the road. Meanwhile, something else found us. Took Liam out before we even realized we were surrounded. And then we see him coming out of the snow. These little four-armed wilder. Lagufoth, they're called.
She shakes her head, staring at the embers in the fire pit.
Quick little bastards. Francesca and I held them off as long as we could, but when they filled her full of darts, I turned tail and ran.
Oh gosh, they sound horrible. Are they scarier than ogres?
Found my way here and thanked my luck for escaping the Lagufoth. Then come to find out that this town's got an ogre problem.
I'm sorry to hear about your friends.
That's a kind sentiment. I'll mourn them when I get home. But I've got to retrieve our haul if I'm to have any hope of that. I need to get those artifacts. Not that I'm in any shape to go after them myself. But I can't afford to return to Defiance Bay without something to show for my expedition. But you've got your own expedition to the battery, don't you? While you're out there, maybe you could look for my goods.
She looks up from her mug, hopefully.
I'll give you a cut for anything you bring back, of course. I ain't asking for charity. I just can't afford to go home empty-handed.
She brushes her nails along the side of the mug as that anxious look returns. Tell me what you're looking for.
Like I said, we were treasure hunting near Durgan's battery when we were ambushed. What else do you want to know?
Rengild told me that another expedition came through here before I arrived. Was that you?
Who? No, that would have been somebody else. We didn't meet with Rengild, or anyone else in town for that matter. We were operating on our own.
Why are the relics so important?
We took out several loans to pay for our trip out here. I'm gonna have trouble if I don't pay them back.
As Farah talks, you notice that her teeth and gums are stained with dark spots. Okay. What do you know about this place?
Just that it's been locked up tight for 200 years on account of those dwarves having a row. Which means that any trinket...
Is that how you say? I thought it was row.
I'm more of a businesswoman than a historian.
And where can I find it?
What's left of it should be near Durgan's battery. If you stumble across the Logothoth, you'll know you're close.
Okay. Who are you? Hey there, good timing. You can watch me trounce Blythewin. Used to play a game like this in Masuk. Good fun. Looks like a good way to lose a finger. Once, Andri, you won once. What are you playing? Olin's Hand. That's what they call it anyhow. Smooth. You pick a target, see nose or ears. Nose is worth more, but you've got 2 ears to work with. You get less points the further out from the target you get. So for the mouth and ears, no points if you miss. Fancy game? 3 throws each, and whoever gets the most points by the end wins the wager. I'll put down £50 if you will. Yeah, sure. Pulls a throwing dart, turning it over in his hand. You win? Yeah, sure. I'll go first, just to show you how it's done. Aim carefully, throws his blade, hits the eye, scoring 9. Obviously, we aim for the nose. Scoring 5. 10? Well, I've got to go for the nose then. 1? 2. That's fine. We'll hit the nose and we'll win. Yes! Win? That's 16 for you, 17 for me. The game's mine. Damn it! The coin too. Come back if you want to try again. Damn. Well, it's a fair game.
Owena! Go check on that Orlin. Make sure he don't steal nothing.
I was about to steal something, so you know. That shows your racism.
Never seen such a bloodbath. Feels like we got half the town's survivors in here, just drinking to forget it.
The dwarf surveys the crowd, his expression sober, despite the half-empty flagon by his hand. He shakes his head and looks to you, remembering himself.
You must be looking for some refreshment, too, after the way you handled them ogres. Or perhaps a room. Say the word and I'll give that shifty little Orlin the boot.
What Orlin?
Showed up a few days ago, sticks his nose out of the back room just long enough to empty his chamber pot.
Grinces to the hall as if daring the Orlin to show himself.
No good, I tell you. I'd like nothing more than to see him gone, but I don't want to ruckus over it.
I could talk to him.
I'd appreciate it. And I suppose I don't need to remind you that I don't want you to hurt him. I'm sure you can find a more discreet way of handling the problem.
Course.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can
Yeah, let me see what refreshments you have. Are you sure? I think I saw a fish head.
Nothing like a pint to take the chill off.
Well, I just want to see what he has. Like, camping supplies are very useful. Lockpicks, very useful. You know, maybe I can sell him this hammer and this. I look at that. That's... He's giving me money there. But it's not going to be down. It's going to be up, surely. Hello. Okay, it's all stealing in here. Hello.
Excuse me, was there something you need?
No. You're going to be relevant at some point. Excuse me?
Not to be rude, but I'm rather busy. Can't you get another room?
Yulin turns and glances past you with nervous motions. His ears shredded and scalloped to the edges are pressed against his skull. This one hides something. His mind is a maze of fear. Havrick sent me to check on you. He dislikes Orlin, so of course he thinks you're up to something.
What? Oh no. No.
He runs his claws through his hair and tugs at his long ragged ears. I'd imagine why'd he think that.
Is she there? Did you see her?
Who are you talking about?
Devala. That woman. The slaver, she... I was a slave in Raid Ceres. I ran away. Made it here. The mountains are usually the best place to lose slavers, but Devala's one of the best.
I'm so sorry, can I help?
I just want to get out of here. I've scraped together enough money to reach New Hailmar.
New Hailmar? That's hardly an I mean, it's lovely, you'll love it.
But the locals talk about a Raid Saren party, camped west of town. It's got to be Devala. She's been after me since the foothills. I'll pay you if you can get rid of her. I don't care how.
I'll do it.
Thank you. But be careful. She wouldn't have come alone.
Done. Secondary quest. Get a pearl. Get the White Forge. Pearl, White Forge. Kill slaver. Normally when there's a slaver, it becomes a lot easier for my, like, morale to figure out which person to choose. Sorry, my ethics. To figure out which person to choose, you know? Hero of the hour. Hey, Frick sent you down to check on us. We ain't causing trouble, on my word. Who are you? Teen Leg? A humble fisherman? Though with the ogres coming all the time, well, I'd sooner fish for truth down a bottle for the time being. Odd place for a game? Is it? He doesn't like me causing ruckus upstairs, so I got to sell it to myself, provided I don't go digging in the stores. Fair bargain. Very well.
Careful.
Isn't this something?
Ho ho ho.
Maverick's very particular about his wines.
Okay, what are you playing? Dozens? Care to try your luck? No thanks. There's a reason he's got those there. We'll see. Why? Not many people put professional level traps in place.
Back to warm your hands, eh?
No. I love that they had to pay somebody to go, Bullso! Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! I love that they had to pay backroom people to do those kinds of things. That would have been really fun to do. Who the heck is Rayfold?
Figured you'd be out of here in a flash after the fighting died down. Most people don't stick around after they figure out the ogres are making regular visits. I would have helped fight them monsters off, you know. If I didn't think I'd just get in the way. And with you there to handle things, everything turned out well enough, didn't it? Don't see why Havrick's still sour at me.
What's this about Havrick?
Oh, Havrick's the innkeeper over at the Grave's Rest. I may have been hiding in the inn when the fighting started. The raid didn't improve his disposition any. Did you know he has a whole case of Fenlin liquor in there? I keep offering to buy it off him, but he says he's saving it up for when the battery's open again. As if we're gonna last that long. Anyhow, he said he'd thrash me up and down the mountain if I didn't leave him be.
It seems reasonable to want to save it for a special occasion.
It's delusional is what it is. Point of fact, what with you dealing with ogres and everything, maybe you'd, you know, be willing to help me out.
For saving the town to swiping liquor, that's progress for you.
Havrick keeps all the good stock in the inn cellar. Out of sight, you see. I mean, it's bound to be under lock and key, but I'm sure he wouldn't miss a single bottle. Not with everything that's going on.
What does stealing wine for you have to do with fighting ogres?
Well, Havrick can be a little intimidating when it comes to his beverages. But otherwise, not much, I guess.
What do I get out of this?
I'll pay you for it. I swear it. We'll split my wages. And the bottle, too, if you like. I just want to be able to say these lips have tasted the best the Ishamael Plains have to offer.
I'm not interested.
Sure, all right. But if you happen to come across...
I'm just gonna go immediately tell the dwarf. I have no reason to steal from this guy. This doesn't feel like at all a thing that is something I'd want to do. Surely I can just tell the dwarf about this.
Back to warm your hands, eh? me.
I thought you might want to know that Rayfield asked me to steal your liquor.
He did he? That shifty little crook never learns. I'll have it put away somewhere safe. Thank you for doing the decent thing. Here, for your honesty.
200 copper? Sure. That's fine by me. I didn't do it for the money. This is one of the few times where I'm just like, that guy's a scumbag. There's not even a good part of your like, idea. Why are you still here? Whose house is this? Knock, knock, knock.
They gone? Have those...
I heard the ogres outside tearing down walls, murdering folk. Don't remember how things got this bad. The elderly woman needs her hands. Her knuckles are swollen knobs and her palms rigid with calluses that scrape and rasp as she rubs them together.
But you're the new adventurer. Renengild's latest volunteer.
She squints at you, leaning precariously forward on her wobbly legs.
You said you don't suffer nonsense. Bet you'd whip those layabouts at the mine into shape.
I'd like to ask you something.
Did you say something, dear?
Tell me about yourself.
Me? I was the overseer at the mine, back when it was running. Got shut down decades ago when we couldn't sell or ship the stuff. But I still remember plenty about the mining business. And I got as many folk as I can digging out the entrance. Been praying to the salty wench that I don't forget too much before they finish the job. Got to speak up?
I like it. I like her going, what? Excuse me? What are you saying? Who died? Everybody did. Everybody did. Do 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 do. There's a burning house. Oh Jesus! That scared the freaking life out of me. Yeah, I'll buy some fish. He looked at me. What? A dozen pairs of globular eyes stare piteously from discarded heads of the day's catch, awash in pungent sea of fins and innards. Sure, I'll sift through it. Your hands run up against something round and fleshy, the size of a melon. It's smooth and scaleless, and parts seem to be covered in hair. A discarded head, perhaps, but not that of a fish. Pull out the head. With one hand on either side of the barrel, you begin to lift the barrel out, only to leap from your grasp as the head's owner springs over the lip. Who the heck? The man who leapt from the barrel stands facing you, nearly naked save for the loincloth, and drizzled in fish viscera. He is covered head to toe in scars, tears and punctures and thorny imprints of lashings. Most are faded, like old memories. Despite that, the condition of the man's body is remarkable. The drooping skin of his flanks and elbows the only evidence of his advanced age. His skin is placid, but the rest of him appears prepared for anything.
You must forgive, Zawa. I was not expecting you.
I was not expecting you. He looks at you in the eye at first, but his gaze drifts now and then, settles on strange parts of your face, as though distracted by new discoveries. If he was all flustered, he gives no indication. What were you doing in that barrel? Zohar scratches behind his ear, dismayed.
Resting my eyes, I thought. Waiting for the Malkachoa to bring me insight.
He shakes his head.
It would seem I dozed. A good thing my master was not alive to see it.
Zohar blinks, leaning in to get a better look at you. His enlarged pupils seem to crown out his pale irises.
Are you real?
Yes.
Of course. I meant no offense. But I find it is best to ask when Malkachoa is involved.
Malkachoa?
A small white mushroom. I have heard it called snowcap in these lands. It can reveal the true nature of many things.
You have a master, you said? The man traces your inward glances at his scars. He smiles politely.
A teacher, not an owner. Zawa is a free man. Well, as free as any of us.
I still don't understand why you were in the barrel.
I was freeing myself from vanity.
Did you say sanity or vanity?
Consider, how can one be vain who is bathed in the smell of dead fish?
The scars are probably just as effective.
I had the idea when I passed this way earlier. I am pleased with the results so far.
He smiles at a woman whose head is swiveled towards him as she passes by, a look of revulsion on her head. Distracted, her toe catches on a stone, and she nearly falls on her face. He claps his hands together.
Yes, quite pleased.
The scars are from battle? Zahir glances down at his body.
From battle, yes. I left them upon my enemies.
What? He points at crisscrossing scars.
These were struck against fear. These against pleasure. These against hatred. Those down there against greed and doubt. And these were for vanity.
You made those scars?
I cannot take credit for all of them, but I did most of the good ones. I put them there in battle to remind myself what is real and what is not.
Okay.
Our worst enemies are inventions of the mind, pleasure, fear. When we see them for what they are, we become unstoppable.
And you have achieved this?
I feel I have been close, but never for more than an instant. In the moment when the pain is sharpest, the world becomes clear. In that moment, I am a match for anyone.
Your wounds must have caused you to suffer greatly.
Of course. I am fortunate to have suffered so much. If I did not suffer, I would not aspire to free myself from it. I would wander from one unfulfilling goal to the next. More wealth, a better station. My soul would wither. But to search for a place beyond suffering's reach is to nurture the soul, to harden it against the elements. Suffering is the greatest gift the gods have given us. Their most beautiful, perfect creation. It is the hand that turns the wheel.
His eyes gleam as though looking upon an old and beloved friend. This guy, I don't understand where he's coming from, but I like that he's got a purpose. Do you often smear yourself with fish?
Gods, no. What a way to travel the world. The usual way is to smear yourself with the ashes of
You go
the dead.
Kratos, eh?
But they do not burn their dead here, so I have to make do with what the land provides. The cold seems to conquer the smell. Even now, the scent hides itself. Disappointing.
You don't seem like you're from around here.
I was visiting a monastery not far from here. I found it empty, but I met a messenger as I left. He carried a call for aid. Seeing that he would find no monks at the monastery, I chose to go in their place.
Okay.
Zawa is no longer young, but in combat he is still the greatest of the Takan people. It seemed only right that he should go.
Starwood hired me as well.
I would not say I am hired. I seek no wage, and I promise no result.
Okay, so you're just here.
I have chosen a path, and my spoils come from walking it.
Sure. An uneasy frown settles on his face, almost a wince.
And this fortress, this Durgan's battery, its people are gone. Zawa would know why.
If you seek the White Forge as well, I could use the help of an experienced warrior. Zahar tilts his face upwards, his eyes fixated on the sky. He remains motionless, entranced. At length he blinks as if awakening and looks back at you. He shrugs cheerily.
If one wishes to swim, it is no time to argue with the current. We are here together in this moment because a perfect force has willed it. Who is Zawa to argue?
He looks at you squarely in the eyes, and for once, they do not drift.
I will walk with you so long as the gods wish it so.
Let's be on our way. Who do I replace, though? I like everyone here. Maybe a Lorth? Sure.
Farewell.
And then let's go to the party. Because we do need to change this up now that he's here. Because he probably takes up this spot. And we do that. Yeah. Let me have a look at Zaha. What's your deal? You punch people. If I put weapons, if I put armor on you, is it bad? I'm guessing yes. He's a monk, right? Monks don't wear armor?
We should check the barrels for more
Back
crazy
to
monks.
work, everyone. No time for dallying.
Back to...
Fine thing you reached us when you did. They would have burned the fishery next, mark my words. And the last thing this lot needs is another excuse to knock off early.
He raises his voice at his last remark and glowers at around the room. The other fishermen look studiously away, focusing on mending nets, gutting fish, and sorting the day's catch.
Anyway, excuse the mess. If there's something you need, the clerk can get you sorted.
He raises a greying eyebrow at a man sorting various stocks and supplies near the back of the room.
Just watch your step if you've a mind to look around. The floors are slick and none too pleasant to fall on.
I got questions about the fishery.
Been running it 4 decades now. Reckon I can tell you what you want to know.
Seems like a big operation. It seems like a very big operation for this place.
Guts, but there's no place more critical to Stalworth's survival.
He nods, a blush of pride rising over his beard.
Herds come and go, so there's seasons when our catch sustains the village.
He glances around the fishery, bustling with activity and warm with the heart of the cook fire.
Try telling these folk as much. We go home each day covered to the elbows in fish oil and entrails, reeking of our work.
His eyes soften with the gaze of a stern but loving father.
Stalworth's shrinking, but it would disappear if we lost the fishers. I drive him hard, but I can't afford to do otherwise.
All I wanted to know. No, I'm good. A store clerk. I wasn't expecting anyone to come by the fishery for a while. Guess it's the proper way to go about it, really. Carry on like business usual. Yeah, let me see what you got. Ring of Overseeing. Ability effect up. Okay. Why is there one random guard? Kind of feels like you're threatening them, if I'm being completely honest. What? Wait, this place just here has a specific thing. It just... Oh!
That's what I get for asking directions in the middle of nowhere.
Who the heck is this? And why do they get their own thing here?
Say, I don't suppose you've seen any mysterious old buildings in the mountains lately, have you?
Leonora wears an assortment of bangles, beads, cuffs, and chains as thick as armor. She watches you with a raised eyebrow. You mean Durgan's Battery?
No, but I've heard that name a lot around here. I'm looking for the Abbey of the Fallen Moon. It's an obscure temple dedicated to Andra.
Why are you looking for the Abbey?
I'm a gift bearer. My job is to gather tokens of things people want forgotten and surrender them to the Lady of Lament. Best place to do that is the Abbey of the Fallen Moon.
Gift bearers usually deposit of tokens in the sea. Why are you going to the Abbey?
Well, you throw some things into the sea and maybe they wash up on shore one day. But you want something really good and forgotten. You take it to the Abbey.
So what are you taking to the Abbey now?
The Abbey's all about forgetting. Wouldn't be much forgetting if I told you about it, would there?
What kind of tokens do you take?
Anything that represents a moment or a memory someone wishes to leave behind. Well, love notes, awkward family heirlooms, bad poetry, the kinds of things you want to forget.
I see.
I might be here a while. Half the villagers have never heard of the Abbey, and the ones that have, no one knows where it is. So I'm trying to think of this as an extended holiday in a remote mining village that smells like fish.
I've got business in the region. We could travel together.
You won't regret it. I've got a lovely singing voice, and the company's welcome.
She winks at her. Ooh. Ooh. What are you, a barbarian? Ooh. I think I care about you more than Zaha.
Very well.
Yes. I'll find it without your help. Not giving up, you hear me? Okay, like what? But like, what is your abilities? Punch people. Shout. Yell. Sure. What weapon do you use? Fine battle axe. I mean, it's okay. Do we have a better battle axe? No, we got a hatchet, but that's not a battle axe. I mean, it's very similar. I mean, we could enchant your weapon at the very least. I don't think freezing's going to be that useful in this context, but may as well. A dwarf paces with his head down and arms crossed, only stopping to hurl glances at the building behind him. His face is smeared dark with grime and soot from his beard as he mumbles to himself. Work my hand into bloody stumps in his place, and for what? He kicks at the mound of dirty snow. Start with nothing, leave with less. I'm sorry for your loss. Don't be, I deserve all of it. He wrinkles his nose, nostrils flaring like a horse. Well, good riddance. Shouldn't have settled near here in the first place. Some things you mean to leave behind come to find you, find out you packed them anyway. But I'm not leaving until I recover what's mine. They can't deny me again, not after this. Those sweet-tongued priests took my heirloom. Bury the memory of my past, they said. No, I don't even have that. I don't even have that. I take it you gave something of yours to an undue gift-bearer? You're quick. Wish I had those wits when I spoke of peace and redemption in the eyes of the goddess. Those priests, under as gods, said that the goddess would forgive, that some things are best left to be forgotten. Their leader, Laughter, I believed her words, another of them, a gift-bearer, took my medallion. And now they won't tell me where it is. Why won't they tell you? Because they think they know better, that's why. Said it was the only way I'd forget. What do you want to forget about your past? That was a different life. Better days until... He shakes his head, motes of soot fall off his hunched shoulders. It's my burden to bear, not yours. I thought to cast it away, but the memories I lost were the wrong ones. What else did you give the priest? The dwarf casts a measured look at you. He quickly turns his head away and nods. You'd understand its value. My armour, a set finer than I've ever seen, but worthless to an old dwarf. I'd have traded it for the medallion, but the fool that I was gave them both. They'll respond better to tact than triage. Sharp metal always used to win me arguments, but I see your point. I'd be surprised if they return it willingly. They believe it's a sacred duty to cast offerings to the goddess in some place where they'll be forgotten. Better to find where they drop them, I think. What's Laughter's role in all this? She leads the group of crows. They took over the temple as folks started to leave. Came to unburden those that sought to forget their misery here, they say. Tell me about this medallion you want to recover. It belongs to my sister. It was just a pretty trinket to her. To me, she was the last of my family. At least still acted like family to me. I don't expect luck to grace me now, but if you find anything, I'll be here. Count on it. What do you not wear armor either? Oh no, you got this cool light armor. That's cool. I can put a ring on you. I've got this cool ring. Fortitude. I could put that on you as well. Sneak attack bonus is literally useless for you. Did I come from there? Oh, I guess I did. You imagine if I go to every place but there? Ah, Ah, the adventurer who saved the village. So good of you to visit my humble wagon. I am Yudurin. How's business? Poor like this place. Not much coin to be made trading in fur and fish. I came to the White March because I assumed there'd be no competition, and I have none. But there's nothing to compete over out here. If you're not making any money, why do you stay? I was rather vocal about my inevitable success with my friends and family. If I give up and return with little more than I left, then no, it won't be like that. I'm not giving up yet. Sure, show me what you got. Exceptional hunting bow, eh? It does more damage than what I have, but it doesn't have corrosive lash, accurate, or perception +1. Huh. Anything else? Deflection's probably pretty decent. I'll pick that up. Mark II. Accurate. Do you have anything on? Yeah, you get the crit multiplier on, but that's not huge. Cool, that's everything. Now we're going to sell them. Those. These. We're going to sell them this. We're going to sell them... We probably want to keep the fine plate armor just in case. But we don't need all of these breastplates. We don't need all of these. We probably just want to keep one of everything that isn't plate armor. Because plate armor is plate armor at the end of the day. And with these axes, like, you only need one axe. Probably, exceptional's different to fine though. I'll keep all the exceptionals. Like, how many of these fine swords do we genuinely need? Probably not like a metric ton of them, right? Sword, sword, shield, shield. God, there's a couple of exceptional things here, eh? There must be. There's another sword here. We don't need these shields. I'm looking for copies, and I'm very occasionally finding them. Maybe I'm at the point where I've gotten through everything. I mean, these are exceptional swords. I don't want to get rid of the exceptional swords. But I think that's everything. Yeah. There, you've made some pretty incredible things, right? But where did it go? Who got those? Ring of Deflection. You need that. But you also need this. Oh, you can enter commands. I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, I knew it would eventually be a thing, but I didn't know it personally. Let's go talk to the veteran. The veteran hunter before I go anywhere.
It must be soon.
The dwarf is busy staring into the fire, slowly puffing on his pipe. As you greet him, he's visibly startled and his pipe clatters to the floor.
Sorry. Didn't hear you come in. My ears aren't what they used to be.
He stoops, wincing to retrieve his pipe. When he rises again, he has his hand against his side. Are you hurt?
Wasn't the ogres, I can tell you that. Put a few arrows in one of those and they generally have the good sense to back off. But I've been hunting this wolf for near a year now. A man-eater. Cunning, nasty thing. Every time I get close, it just slips away. The beast has already claimed many lives. The first victim was my son, Saldren.
Bruce looks down at his pipe for a moment, features hardening.
Got the better of me this last time. Distracted me long enough for one of its kin to turn up. Nearly bit me clean in half. I'm a few weeks out from trying again.
You said this thing is a wolf?
No ordinary wolf. A monster. This creature is big. And I see the signs it leaves behind. The mess it made to the last couple of hunters, and the elk doesn't always finish its meals. Damn thing might be sick. Might have a bullet in its jaw. Something. In any case, it needs to be put down.
Where is this beast?
It roams the russet wood out to the west. Seems to have decided the lake is a good place to find prey. Yeah. It's picked off some scattered ogres from time to time. But mostly it's been going after hunters. Travelers.
Can you tell me about your previous encounters?
Nothing to tell. Near misses, all of them. One time he clambered right up the cliffs to avoid my snares. Another time, he chased a bear into my camp.
Wow, that's pretty smart, actually.
I nearly had him once. I could hear him below, eating, and I had the gun aimed right for him. Until the wind changed.
That shit look.
He charged headlong into the tree to get at me. Nearly knocked me off my perch. And when I righted myself, he was gone.
I'll keep an eye out for it.
It needs doing. But I warn you, this beast is not to be trifled with. It must make its lair somewhere to the west. If you mean to go there, keep your wits about you. Watch yourself on the mountain. In these lean times, everything looks like prey to something.
Yo, farewell. I can do that. I mean, it's good luck that you have these springs to keep the heat. Because this place seems horrendous. Okay, Russell. Okay, let's have a look at our quests. Find Gavarro's hut near the Durin Patch. Find in the ice caves. Find a way to unlock the battery. Wait, what? No, there's more than that. What about the pearl one? Are they here? Ah, they're here. Southwest. Okay, let's go to the Russet Woods first, because it seems like this is progression. For the most part. All I can think is Avatar when I see this, by the way. Okay, let's go to the Russet Woods. I don't think we're ever getting to talk to those people at the fort. Young ice beetle, eh? Apparently you can see me, but I can't see it. Oh, they're there.
Leave it!
Ready, Watcher.
To me!
What do you do? Are these encounter? Yeah, they are. Okay. Everybody's in spots.
Thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
I'm ready.
What's this? Major fatigue. Oh, I guess he has been dealing with that.
Repels my
I'm ready.
Can't get a good shot.
Hey there.
I think maybe I hadn't had those guys that my main character actually fighting for a while there. Which is a worry. But what can you do?
All right, then.
I like being in an area where I'm over leveled. This makes me happy. Just being honest. That's a wolf.
Phaerathan!
Feral Druid, eh? We do this, we do this.
I'm ready.
You also go over there.
Uh-huh.
Arrest. Okay. Fine. We'll do it on you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they knocked them over.
Tell me.
I'm ready. Ready, Watcher.
That one just exploded. You noticed that?
I could go for some shut-eye about now.
Well, you're not getting any. We need to explore every inch of this area. But if we do not, we may miss out on something important. Like the wolf. What is the winter wolf? Oh, like this winter wolf. The wolf lies in the snow, pattering with exhaustion and pain. An arrow pierces its foreleg, jutting gruesomely from the animal's flank. Wolf growls softly as you approach, tail between its legs. Yeah, I'll sing a song to calm it. You approach the wolf slowly, singing a low and littling melody. Animal's ears flatten, but it stops growling. Gradually, the wolf stills, though it still gazes at you fearfully. The wolf appears to have crossed a hunter's path. A silver arrow juts from the wolf's right foreleg, embedded a short distance into the limb. Even so, you suspect that trying to remove the arrow without knowledge and care could provoke further injury. So it's not a gun, so this isn't the thing. Try and remove the arrow. Cigar moves forward to aid the animal. Your efforts to calm the wolf seems to have paid off, but the creature remains still, save for the occasional whimper. He carefully removes the arrow and then binds the wound. I was just about to say I would send her. Barely an instant after she had finished, the wolf suddenly scrambles to its feet. It regards you for a few long moments, then sets off through the trees at a limping trot. That's fine.
Hey.
An animal's an animal. Even if I find out that said animal has done something horrendously. Like, at the end of the day, it is an animal.
Can't get a good shot with this.
You know?
I'm here.
Are you going to get annoyed if an animal does something bad? Yes. Are you going to say that that animal was evil for doing that? No. It was just an animal.
I'm ready.
Hey.
I'm ready. Lead the way. Your thoughts must flow deep indeed.
Hey.
Okay, what we do is we hit this one with this attack, and we hit this one. Pain block on you. Focus you. Focus you.
Tell me.
Focus you.
Your thoughts must flow deeply into
Focus you. Can I not choose this dude to focus that?
Hey.
And that's how it's done.
Yeah, I know, you're exhausted because you've gone through a blimmin' fire. I understand, it makes sense. Fry's not doing as well. Bunch of sandcastles? Oh, it's a living quarters. Bitter spirit. Several bitter spirits.
I'm here.
You go attack it with him. You two.
Hey.
Go. You. Hit them. You.
Ready, Watcher.
Hit them. You.
Hey there.
We're gonna go with damage today. Never mind, I forgot I'm insanely over-leveled. Wolfhutter's Grove. Oh, is there something here? I don't see anything here. I mean, there's some mushrooms which are pretty helpful. Wonder why there was bitter spirits. What is this? Shrine of Gilwain. The simple shrine is covered in a thick layer of snow, fallen leaves and feathers, a pair of curved bones flanking the altar. The shrine does not appear to be frequented very often, though traces of old candle wax line the edges of the stone. Under a dusting of frost, you notice a rectangular section of the altar's surface that seems to be cleaner than the rest, as if something had rested there. As in, if you touched it, something would happen. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I don't have. You feel a tingle run up your arm as you set your fingers up to the altar, and the instant after the wind seems to die down, the sounds of the wilderness grow muted to your hearing. Then you hear a sudden loud growl, quickly joined by more. A vision strikes you like a sudden memory, though it's unbound by a time or place. Within a sea of darkness, you see a great beast, formless save for its gleaming fangs. It growls and snaps with increasing desperation and savagery, and for a moment you feel its rage is your own, a possessive fury that tears at you. Something has been taken, your territory threatened, and the price for it will be blood. The vision fades just as swiftly as it came. The altar stays silent and the air filled with the occasional trill of birdsong.
Hey.
Ah, it was probably nothing. Well, there's a person there. Boots of speed, I'll take those. What do the boots of speed do? When did we get this? That's pretty good. You can't wear one. You could, but I don't think athletics... Oh, no, you are my second best at athletics. I feel like you being immune to being stuck is probably a good idea. What is speed? Move speed up. Yeah, sure, you can have move speed up. I like that there's a person who just got buried like that. Oh. A group of elves stand in a scattered ring around an ogre. They do not appear to be engaged in battle. The ogre is bound with rope, and one of the elves tugs harshly on the line tied around the ogre's neck. This is pointless, beast. You won't go anywhere, being stubborn. The ogre only snorts angrily and pulls back at the rope. Two other elves prod it somewhat timidly with the pole axes. The ogre does not budge. Hey, Varmley. One of the elves has turned to look at you, motioning at the man occupied with the ogre. The elf turns to look at you, hands falling to the weapons. Varmley gives a sharp yank on the rope before he turns as well. You're a long way from home, and we're further from it still tomorrow. Just picking up some help along the way. What are you doing to that ogre? The creature will accompany us to Wastrad. With some trouble on the roads, but having an ogre along should put an end to it. I purchased him from some slave hunters not far from here, looking to recoup my expenses, I expect. Not sure he's worth the coin so much. Punch the nearest elf. You aim a solid punch to the elf's face, but the blow only sends him stumbling a few steps backwards. We're under attack! As they heft their weapons, the Bounder Ogre takes advantage of the commotion, hauls backwards, tearing the rope free from its captors. With a triumphant roar, the Oak pulls apart the bindings on his hands. Stop that ogre, but don't damage my property, and bring me that fool's head. Sure.
Hey.
Get in there.
Tell me.
Get in there. Get in there. Who else wants to join the fight? You. Get in there. You. Don't get a turn yet. Now you do. I think that dude's already on our side. Go for him.
Mm-hmm.
And you can shoot like him. And you can shoot whoever we sent on you. Them. Where are you?
I'm here.
You're there, eh? Hit them with that attack. You knock him over.
Hey there.
No, wait, honestly, that's not what I want. I want it on you.
Ready, Watcher. I'm ready.
Take him out. No, focus this one first.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey.
Now, every time I think he's there.
I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
How did I get hurt so much?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Yeah?
Can't get a good shot at this.
Probably should put this on you. I wasn't intentional. I wanted to save you.
Thing isn't doing the
Ready,
job.
Watcher.
Oh, he might have been able to help me with the relations.
Good shot.
Hey there.
Need to heal myself. Can I heal other people with this?
Hey. I'm starting to miss my neighbors.
Let's have a look at what we got. Bitter cut. Will anyone use that? Maybe me? Yeah, why not?
Hey,
I mean, that's that mission done, right? Oh, wait, that's a different mission. That was just a different slaver group that I killed.
We don't have much ice on the south coast. Maybe you should go first.
Okay. The pond here? Cloudy water is visible through a large hole cut through the thick ice. It's larger than a fishing hole, wider than a broad-set unumen. Stirred as the surface of the water laps against the layered ice. You reach out to test the water. It nips at your fingers with every ripple, quickly numbing your hand after a few seconds. At the area. You carefully inspect your surroundings. Animal tracks are plenty, but what appears to be the footprints of a kith are also present near the hole. Looking closer into the hole, you notice a jagged ring of frost adhering to its walls. It's been rebroken perhaps more than once. No, I think I'm good to leave it as is for now. We're gonna save before we do anything here. Because this feels like what we want to do.
Don't see many on these roads, and the few we do are hunters, woodcutters, or smugglers.
She cocks an eyebrow at you and gives you a half smile. She holds herself with confidence and grace, a conspicuous holster slung over one hip. Beyond her is a wagon loaded with supplies. Manacles dangle from one end. Which are you? Hunter, woodcutter, or smuggler? High clear pearls of her laughter ring across the snowy plain.
I suppose you could say I'm a hunter.
Her finger drums the taut leather of her holster. I take it to mean all of the above.
I'm looking for a fugitive from Raid Ceres, an indentured servant, and a wanted criminal.
Smile disappears from her face like a candle flame snuffed out by the wind. She watches you through humorless eyes. What exactly is he wanted for?
Besides breaking his indenture, he slew his master's 13-year-old son, killed the boy before he fled.
He belongs in prison, not in a slaver's pen. No, I can't blame a man for seeking freedom. I'm with him.
I figured that might be the case. Trouble is, I can't let you warn him. But don't worry, I got other uses for you. Plenty of merchant captains are paying good coin for galley slaves. Come along nicely and, maybe I won't tell them you were aiding a known child killer.
Please. As if the slavers have consciences to the point where that, like, that's the thing that'll show them be the difference, eh? Wait, no. Cast a spell on this person, the newer one. Go knock this person down.
Lead the way.
Get her. Do this. Do this. Why am I continually taking damage? What is hitting me? Rockets. Is it something I'm wearing that hurts me? Who knows?
Hey.
Right, let's hit him with the double soul fire.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. I could go for some shut-eye about now.
Sorry, horse. You're kind of left on your own. I don't think that was as morally grey as they expected that to be. At no point was like, oh, he's a child murderer? That changes things. Because at the end of the day, he was using that to escape. And if you're going to go to, if you're a slave, the things you do to escape, sure, do it. You're fighting for your freedom. Okay, what is this? The cracked wooden staff is nearly buried beneath the frost and snow. Your senses, the gathered essence shines like a beacon. The camp is long abandoned, and what remains is buried beneath a layer of ice and snow. The staff seems to be the sole item of note. You reach out with your watcher senses and feel the drifting soul surge forward as if eager to be heard. A feeling of fear and urgency ripples through you. Here, across the distance spanned by time and identity, you know only that you are out of time. Did you think to escape?
Did you think to escape me by climbing a mountain? I would have tracked you across the sea, thief.
Please, Master, have mercy. I kept the grimoire hidden safely away, and I can take you to it.
The book is nothing. If you had studied a little longer, you might have learned that. But no apprentice of mine will steal from me and live.
Wait, no!
Something you don't see every day.
There it is. The yellowed piece of parchment shows a rough drawing of a cluster of trees, but little else. This could be anywhere in the White March. Okay. Stone with 3 sets of trees. Maybe something over here? Well, we'll keep an eye out for that. For probably the entirety of the rest of this stream, which is about 7 minutes, because let's be honest, we're not going to remember it after. Right. These are just... Oh. Gentle with the fingers, they're the best parts. I don't want... A slow smile creeps across her face as you approach. The other men and women turn to look at you, their mouths filthy with blood and goblets of flesh. Why, hello there, beautiful. What brings you to this part of the Russelford? I'm looking for an ogre matron. Oh, how nice! She's staring at you intently now and doesn't appear to have heard your answer. A dwarf, you might be a little chewy, but a few hours of boiling should take care of that. Maybe baste you with dark stout first? I'll take the stout, but let's leave it at that. I roll my eyes. She and her friends rushes at you.
Hey.
Go. Go.
Lead the way. Tell me.
You.
Ready, Watcher.
Shoot her. Me.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot that. I think that is all.
I'm ready.
You? Who did I say to send you it? Probably you.
Hey.
No, wait, wrong person. You knock that person over. You.
I'm here.
You fire that person. Immune to being mind controlled? What the hell am I supposed to do?
Ready, Watcher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go out there and do
Ready, Watcher.
your killing.
Hey.
Yeah, you can do the scream shout.
Lead the way.
Oh, what are you doing?
Ready, Watcher.
Poison? No, weakened. Okay, that's fine.
Lead the way.
Oh, I'm good again.
I'm here.
Okay, you need to switch to this and go into melee.
Hey there.
Better than you dying uselessly.
Hey.
I'm ready. Just try something else.
Okay, that's good.
I'm ready.
See what I mean when they were like, oh, it might be a bit too weak for you. Nah, mate. We're fine. How many of them can get paralyzing touch off? The answer is literally everybody.
I'm ready.
I forgot about the fireball.
I'm here.
Hey there.
Get this person alive.
Yeah? And that's how it's done.
Terrify them.
Dead on.
What are vampires? Most of it away from divine and murder. They know that they maintain individuality at the moment, not manifest in some ways. Some become reclusive. Okay, interesting. So they're like, we still have our faculties, but like we're obviously like one step away from turning into one of those if need be. Wow. Well, good thing we dealt with this person. Seeing as they are absolutely horrendous.
Hey.
I liked the whole, oh, what are you doing here? She completely ignores you once you've asked. What the heck is this thing? Oh, there's multiple of them. Okay. Never mind. I don't like dealing with multiples of these. Send them both in.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
They have spells? They're decent spells? How are you? This you? Here you are. Take this person out. Take, like, this person out. Use your crush on, like, on him. Knock this guy over.
Hey.
Knock this dude over.
I'm here.
Well, it's a good thing you're here.
I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. No, you focus that one then.
Hey.
I think you should move to like here, but I'm kind of scared. 6 more seconds. Okay.
I'm ready.
Go deal with this dude. Finish him off.
Uh-huh.
Move over to here. Like, does that Terrify do anything, like, functionally? Yeah, Ayek is fine. He's better than fine. Go knock him over. Oh. They're back. You know what, no, let's do this in preparation. And then we'll hit him with the double soul destroy. Fine, you start like healing these people, like I guess grieving mother. And then like I guess me. Maybe it's like a passive effect of being in this plot. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the logic. So this should be where there's a pearl, right? None of these have pearls. But it said if I was getting near the Lagavulins or whatever they're called, that I'd be getting close to where the pearls are. But I think this is a good place to stop. God, I can't talk today. Anyway, I hope everybody's had fun. We've made a lot of progress, I feel like, into this DLC, probably because we're over-leveled. But you can see, even though we're over-leveled, it's not coming across like we're easily winning every fight, which I think to me shows that obviously I don't know a fundamental mechanic. Well, I'm not very good at the game is more what I'm saying. So actually being over-leveled for here is perfectly fine. Anyway, I'll see you on Friday for more Guild Wars. I will see you on Monday for whatever we feel like. And I'll see you on Wednesday for more of this. But until then, I wish you all a good couple of days.